What is up, everyone? Welcome to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate video. In today's video, we're going to be discussing whether I think Kazuya is top 15. And the way we're going to do this is kind of making, because I haven't made a full tier list. If you guys want me to make like a full final Smash Ultimate tier list, I can make that. It'll probably be a massive video, but if you guys really want that, make sure to leave that in the comments down below if you guys actually want that vid. But what I'm going to be doing is basically placing 15 characters, or who I think are like the top 15 characters, and seeing if you can put Kazuya anywhere in those characters, because if not, obviously then Kazuya will not be in top 15. So starting off with top 3 characters in the game: Easy Steve, Easy Joker, where is he? But top 3 characters in the game: Easy Steve, Easy Joker, and then I'll probably go Pyramithra as easy third. These are the probably undisputed top 3 characters in the game. The people who aren't up to date will try to say that Pyramithra aren't top 3, or will try to say that Steve isn't top 1, when he very clearly is the best character in the game right now by a mile. I would say Joker is underutilized, but he's easily the second best character in the game, and I would say Pyramithra are probably a little overrated. I don't think they're in contention for top 1 or 2. I just don't think they're better than Joker at all. But they're easily third at the peak of their gameplay. There's nothing there, you can't put them any lower than this realistically. And then going past that is probably where this list is going to. A lot of people disagree with this. I'm gonna go ahead and put Pikachu up there. I still think Pikachu is really good. And past this point, it's probably not gonna be ordered. Pikachu is up there. Snake is top 15. Sonic is top 15 easily. Some people disagree with Snake, but I think Snake is really underrated. Snake has always been top 15, top 10, even if you want to go farther than that. People just don't use him. Everybody forgets how dominant Snake was before like certain players stopped playing. Same with Peach. Peach is top 15. We still see Mudace and Ling Ling do really well with Peach, even though we haven't seen, obviously, get to the same tier as Samsora once was before he got banned. Peach was able to reach those heights and compete with Joker in like a lot of these really classic sets. So even though you don't see that anymore, I still think that Peach is really undervalued in Ultimate's current meta. We actually saw Mudace. He was the only person to almost beat Onin at SmashCon, who he went 3-2 with, and seems to have a decent matchup against Steve, which is actually really rare for a lot of these characters. All these characters so far, I don't think really like Steve per se, or outright beat Steve, but Peach seems to have a decent matchup against Steve. Next up, this is when it gets kind of hard. I still put Palu up there, maybe not this high in top 15, but is still very good. Really good character, always will be solid. There's never really a time when, unless the meta changes a lot, where you're going to put Palu outside of top 15. Shulk still up there, even though he's barely used. I think of only 2 people who use him, which are Kome and Nico. Both of these people get very high results in their own respective regions. They don't travel as much, and I still think the character has a lot to be optimized. But outside of that fact, Shulk is just one of the best characters in the game. I think his meta could absolutely evolve even further if people choose to. Pac-Man is really good. Definitely top 15. I would put him in the lower portion of top 15, but I still think he's really good. In general, he has everything that you could want. He has kill moves, kill confirms, he can camp, he has multiple combos, he has so much versatility, which is what you need in Ultimate to be a good character, and he beats a lot of top tiers just by playing his own game, which a lot of top tiers don't have to do. For example, top tiers like Pikachu have to play the opponent's game sometimes, or characters that have to approach are forced to approach. But meanwhile, Pac-Man can sit back and do his thing, which is something a lot of other top tiers can't do. I'm hesitant to put Wario up here, but I really want to. I mean, we've seen Gluttony do his thing with Wario the entirety of Ultimate's meta. I'm gonna hold off on him for now. I'm gonna put Rob up there. This for me, Rob is a guaranteed top tier. Anybody who says that he's not, there are certain characters that he struggles against, but his advantage state is easily the best advantage state in the entire game if you don't count Steve. But his advantage state is so good that it makes him a top tier. His recovery is great. He has so much versatility. Projectiles are insane. That down tilt is absolutely crazy. Kill confirms. He has everything that you could want. The only thing bad about him is that he's a bad disadvantage state, which can be said the same for Snake. Even though both of these characters can get out of disadvantage, both of these, they're easily still top 15. Now this is where PT comes in. PT easily top 15. Very undervalued. I think everybody forgets that when Tweak picked up PT, he literally got second at the biggest Smash Ultimate tournament of all time to MKLeo's Joker in the classic set of PT Joker, and then he just dropped PT because he said he wasn't really feeling it, and I think he's picking PT back up again. But PT is broken. I mean, there's so many options with the character. He's so versatile because you actually have the 3 Pokemon who can do many different things. I think at the beginning of Ultimate, everybody thought Charizard was easily the worst one, when in reality, there's so much that Charizard can do, especially in this meta where you have characters like Pyra, who are heavies but still do heavy damage, and other characters that aren't the fastest characters but still put in a lot of work. PT is a hard counter to a lot of matchups. I know people think that PT is one of the only people that Steve loses to, and Ivysaur does really well against Steve. So I think PT is really, really good for the current meta in general, and is just a good character overall. Game & Watch is up there. I still remember the beginning of Smash Ultimate when people thought that Game & Watch wasn't any good. He was like a low tier, and now all of a sudden, obviously, you have people like Meister, and in Japan you have Masa, who is actually beating Akola with Game & Watch and winning these major tournaments with Game & Watch. So clearly, we've realized that Game & Watch is not a bad character, and should definitely be in the top 15. As I said, this is not ordered, so I'd probably place Game & Watch over a few of these other characters, but he's just really, really good in general. Now here's a character that I don't see a lot of people putting in their top 15, but I'm actually going to put Mario here. I think Mario is super broken. People just don't use him. Dark Wizzy has not been doing as well with Mario as he used to do. But Mario is actually really decent matchup spread overall. I think if a really good player picked him up, then I think people would realize that Mario is really, really good. You still have that classic set with MKLeo versus Prodigy where he got 3-0'd at Frostbite. I mean, you have Mario who's responsible for some of the biggest upsets in Smash Ultimate. I'd probably put him at 15 or even lower than that, but I want to sneak Mario in that top 15. Cloud, I think, is top 15. Cloud is super broken. The only bad thing about him is recovery, which, while a lot of people say that you can edge guard Cloud, it's not even the worst recovery in the game, especially since it can be mixed up and crossed out. Forward air and back air, 2 of the best moves in the entire game. I mean, back air alone could make this character easily top 30 in the game, and that's not even his entire kit. You see Spargo going crazy with them, Cola going crazy with them. This character is easily top 15. Same with Fox. Fox is a character that Light just abuses. I mean, the advantage state that you see with Light and Fox in general is just insane. The pressure that you can put out, the kill confirms, the frame traps, all of his moves are good. The only thing that he really struggles with is being able to kill, and Light's been able to figure out how to do that exactly. So now we have the guaranteed, I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so if we were to kick one person out of this top 15, I would kick out Mario here, but and I'd probably keep this as my top 15. I would say that maybe Fox or Cloud would be interchangeable with Lucina, because I think Lucina is really undervalued in the meta. I could also see you sneaking Min Min up on here into one of these lists over somebody like Fox, because I think Min Min is really undervalued. But this is my benefacto top 15. Obviously, as I said, past the top 3, this is not ordered. But I don't think that you could sneak Kazuya. Anybody who says Kazuya could be snuck in over any of these characters in the meta currently, I don't think knows exactly what they're talking about, especially because Kazuya has a weakness that all of these characters answer for. And when you match up Kazuya individually, I would say this is a loss. The first 5 characters are all losing matchups. Peach is hard just because of how floaty she is. I actually think Palu does get beat. Shulk beats, Pac-Man beats, Rob beats. Pokemon Trainer is Beats are even. It's a closer matchup. Game & Watch is interesting. I actually think we beat Game & Watch. Cloud, Beats, and Fox is even. But Kazuya only has like 2 or 3 winning matchups that you could argue are winning against any of these top 15 characters, and the characters that I said were interchangeable into top 15, like Mario and Lucina, both beat Kazuya. So I don't think there's any way that you could sneak Kazuya into top 15. And this is in general, honestly, I would have to probably take somebody out of the top 15 for Wolf, because I don't think you can exclude Wolf. So I'll actually say this is the top 16 characters, because I think Wolf is better than like Cloud, or maybe slightly worse or better than Cloud. Interchangeable somewhere on this list, but I'm gonna put Wolf in there. I'm gonna just say top 16 instead, just because I can't like exclude any of these characters really. I don't want to exclude Wolf because I think you need Wolf. But even in the top 16, there's no room for Kazuya to fit in at all. His weaknesses are too glaring and his matchup spread isn't good enough to actually be in the top 15 or 16 characters in this game. But what do you guys think? What number do you think Kazuya ranks in this game? Is he even top 20 in this game? Could you name 4 characters that you think are above Kazuya? Let me know down in the comments down below. As always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.